Hey, this is Chris. Today I'm going to do a quick review of Emergency Essentials Beef Gravy Mix. Well, there's really not a whole lot to say. Actually, the pros are simple. First of all, it's easy to make. 1 tablespoon per quarter cup of mix. Of course, that doesn't leave you with very much gravy, so you'll probably want to quadruple that to make a cup of gravy. That usually works out for Lee and I pretty well. And it tastes really good. It is really good tasting gravy, either alone, or what I like to do is when I'm cooking a roast or something like that, I'll throw this in the bottom of the pan after I take the roast out and make the gravy with the drippings, and then just add enough water to, keep it thinned out a little bit. That is really good over some mashed potatoes. I'm getting hungry making this video. The only negative about it is you have to be careful about how much water you use. You want to make sure you use enough water, or maybe even just a little bit extra. After this sits for a few minutes and starts to cool off, we have found that it starts to congeal quite a bit. And so you want to start out a little thinner than you probably would ordinarily with other kinds of gravy that you might make. But other than that, and that's a small thing, that's just a trial and error thing, and you'll figure it out soon enough for yourself. Let's take a look at the nutritional information. Okay, so here's the nutritional information. Not very exciting. So there's about 45 servings per container, and that's the 1 tablespoon. So really, you get about 10 good-sized 1-cup servings out of this. I looked at the Emergency Essentials website, and I could not find a small can for sale anymore. The bigger cans, the 3-pound cans, which are almost 4 times as big as this one, they're about $15. It's too bad I don't know if they don't make them anymore, or if they just weren't listed. But it is nice to have a small can so that it's not so hard to keep it fresh after you've opened the can the first time. Because, of course, after you've opened the can the first time, then you lose that long shelf life. And so there you have the ingredients, allergens, directions, note, and storage tips. So, the one thing you got to do, you got to remember when you're messing with stuff when you're trying to keep the item preserved as long as possible, you really do need to, after you use it, put it in a Ziploc baggie and squeeze all the air out like the directions say there, and put it back in the can. We generally don't do that because this is not going to last us more than probably about another month and a half or so, and it'll keep in our pantry just fine. So anyway, that's my review. If you have any questions or comments, please do so in the section below. Like and subscribe. We appreciate when you do. We're just going to keep going through what we've got on hand. This happens to be one of the things we keep in rotation, and we'll get some more every now and then. Everything I said for this beef gravy goes for the chicken gravy. Both are very good tasting, so they're worth buying. All right, if you have any questions or comments, please do so in the section below. Like and subscribe. We appreciate it when you do, and we'll see you on the next one.